Check. Check. Check one. Good afternoon, everybody. You are looking live, Golden Dome Athletic Center, downtown Newark, New Jersey. My name's John Heffernan, and I'll have the play-by-play for you. Welcome to all of our viewers on Raider Vision. It's the NJAC Game of the Week featuring the visiting Montclair State University Redhawks taking on your Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders. Double dip, double header today. The women kicking things off just a few minutes from now. It'll be the men at approximately 6 p.m. So we got a full slate of basketball coming your way, everybody. The Scarlet Raiders coming into this match with a record of 3-14 overall, 0-10 in the conference, and a really heartbreaking loss on Wednesday night against Rutgers Camden. They lose 41-40, still looking for that elusive first NJAC game of the season. Scoring was led by Sinead Brody. She will be one of the starters here today for the Scarlet Raiders, in addition to Nicole Tamario or Lenny Medina, who leads the team in scoring. Quinasia Felder, Sinead Brody, the aforementioned Sinead Brody, and finally Aaliyah Sanchez, of course. The head coach for your Scarlet Raiders in her third season, Stacey Townsend. She's assisted by Brianna Thomas and Jamira Watkins. On the other side of things for Montclair State, 14-3 overall. They sit atop the New Jersey Athletic Conference with a record of 8-2. Montclair State, the big winners the first time these two teams met earlier this season. They won by nearly 40, so Rutgers Newark has their work cut out for them. Let's go live to the floor. Let's go live to the floor for the opening tip. Starting for the Redhawks, it's Alexis Strollo, Olivia Vero, Alyssa Craigwell, Madison Marcotte, and Sophie Beneventine. And the Redhawks win the tip. First shot of the game up and in, and Montclair takes the 2-0 lead. And that was Vero that kicked off the scoring for Montclair. Nice pass underneath to Medina, streaking to the basket. Up and in, and that's the way to do it. Scarlet Raiders answer right back here in the early going of this first quarter. Here live at the Golden Dome in Newark, New Jersey. We got a whistle before the shot. And it looked like number 20, Madison Marcotte, may have stepped out of bounds. And the first turnover will give Rutgers Newark the basketball. We're seeing a press here by head coach Karen Harvey in her 18th season. She's assisted by Katie Sire, Courtney Cunningham-Jones, Zach Amirati, Dawn Cerrone, and Anthony Bland. Threading the needle there, putting up a prayer, was number 8, Craigwell, the freshman, one of our players to watch today. And she'll be fouled and will go to the line. Craigwell, 5'10", forward out of Secaucus, New Jersey. Craigwell leading this team in scoring, makes the first. She's averaging almost 16 points a game. And from the free throw line, she's shooting 59%, now 43 of 72 on the season, and hits them both. The one thing that Karen Harvey said we've got to improve is our three-point shooting. They're known more as a offensive post-playing team down low. Usually play man, and that's what we're seeing right now defensively for the Redhawks. And it's Brody driving the lane. And Sanchez comes down with a rebound for Rutgers. But the foul will be on Brody in the backcourt. And that will give Montclair the basketball with 8:32 remaining in this first quarter. Montclair up 4-2. The number one team in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. And Craigwell with a strong move off the glass and in. And that was turned over to Brody. Trying to keep that one in bounds was Madison Marcotte. The Rutgers will take it. Medina now driving on the right side. Pull back three off the mark. Felder had that go off of her hands and out of bounds, so that'll give Montclair the basketball. Montclair's last game, Montclair defeated Rowan 69-61 to win their 9th straight NJAC contest. Head fake there by Sophie Benaventine. And Rutgers is going to take the timeout. Eight to 2, Montclair State with the lead. We're going to take a brief commercial timeout as Rutgers and Stacey Townsend will talk things over. Back after this. And we're back here live at the Golden Dome. Rutgers Newark will inbound the basketball. Tamario, as Montclair shows pressure in the backcourt, causing all sorts of problems. Medina's got to hurry it up. And a backcourt violation as the press works to perfection there for Karen Harvey and the Redhawks. So the Redhawks will inbound at midcourt. It'll be Marcotte giving to Sophie Benaventine. Stolo back to Benaventine. Benaventine with a crossover in the left hand. A three-pointer from the corner, no good. Getting her own rebound, and the putback was Strollo. That looked pretty from Alexis, the 5'6" junior guard out of Nutley and Paramus Catholic. Felder to Tamario. Tamario's going to keep it herself with the left hand, tries to switch it up, has it blocked by Benaventine, and here come the Redhawks. Marcotte dishes. Benaventine for three, no good. Offensive rebound by Vero. Benaventine looks, bounces off a couple of hands, and it ends up with Vero. That shot no good. And here comes Medina. Medina gave to Rayana Abdul-Salam, who can't convert. As Rutgers shows man defense. Craigwell's going to be fouled on the plate. And will go against number 2, Nicole Tamario. And Zoe Francis Bunkley checks into the ball game. She will replace Quinasia Felder. So Rutgers down early 10-2 here in the first 5 minutes of this one. Nice look underneath to a streaking Olivia Vero out of Xaverian High School, Staten Island, New York, 5'11 senior. And Ilderis will slow it down and give to Bunkley. Bunkley to Tamario. Tamario being guarded by Beneventine. Abdul Salam. It's now Ilderis, shot clock at 4. Bunkley's got to get it off. Looks underneath to Ilderis, who's going to get fouled on the play. A couple of players check in for Montclair State. Shannon Hughes along with Brianna Montez. And Ilderis will go to the line for Rutgers Newark, shooting 67% from the charity stripe, 50 of 75. And man, misses the first. Good ball movement there by Montclair. That was Vero on a beautiful feed from Marcotte. And Montclair showing press again, broken by Rutgers. Medina now in the corner. Bunkley's going to take it herself. That's way off the mark, but it was partially deflected. I believe that was Shannon Hughes who got a hand on that for the block. Hughes out of Bethpage, New Jersey, 5'11 junior, guard out of Bethpage High School. Abdul Salam finds Tamario over to Bunkley. Bunkley on the near side in the paint to Ilderis, who loses control. And up ahead to Hughes. Hughes misses the lay-in. And the press again creates a turnover, and Hughes this time finishes for the Redhawks. Now 16-3. Medina's got space. Up and under. Medina, no good. And rebound by Vero. Fast pace. Up tempo on the transition from Montclair. And it will stay with the Redhawks. Hughes on the near side. Good look in the paint, but it's kicked back out to 3. That shot was off the mark from number 0, Strollo. Checking in for Rutgers is number 12, Sine Brody. Brody with 14 points in that loss at Rutgers Camden just a few nights ago. Montclair State's won 25 in a row against Rutgers. Craigwell ran out of real estate. Kind of flung that up with the prayer. Bunkley looked to force it inside, but it's broken up. And Beneventine with a nice pass to Craigwell. Craigwell finds Strollo underneath, and Strollo will go to the line after the foul on Abdus Salam. Strollo shooting 66% from the line, 33 of 50 this season, heading into today's match. She misses the first. It's the 77th time these two teams have met in the history of this series. The Redhawks 69-7. Rutgers' last win against Montclair coming back in 2011. Medina to Ilderis. Back to Arleni on the far side. Arleni straight up. Benaventine guarding Medina. Mid-range jumper no good. And the rebound by Montez. Up ahead to Craigwell. And it's good. Alyssa Craigwell, just a freshman, continues to put on a display here in this first quarter. And checking in for the Redhawks, it'll be number 4, Amanda Castro, the sophomore guard out of Marlboro, New Jersey. 2:25 remaining in this first quarter. It's a big 18-3 lead for Montclair. Medina to Ilderis. Abdus Salam back to Arleni. Arleni with the left hand finds a seam, and she goes down hard. Should be fouled on the play. And that will go against Amanda Castro. So Bunkley will inbound the basketball with 2:07 remaining in this first quarter. Bunkley finds Brody. Brody VUs. Brody underneath. Nice move, Sine Brody. And that's up and in by number 2, Montez. 5'7" senior out of Middlesex. Brody is looking for Abdul Salam. Benaventine nearly came up with the steal. Rutgers gets it back, and Ilderis connects. Nice left to right move by number 4, Castro, but she just rims it out. Abdus Salam over to Bunkley on the far side. Medina through the legs. Medina VUs. That one popped up in the air, and it's going to be a turnover as Montclair State will get possession off of the Medina turnover. Medina's going to take a seat for Nicole Tamario. Benaventine gives to Castro. Nice defense there by Ilderis, who anticipated that pass in the paint to Craigwell. Good heads-up play by number 22, Tracy Ilderis, the 5'10" senior out of West Orange. Tamario now with the left hand, gives to Brody. Look at the quickness of Sine. Oh, but speaking of quickness, beautiful steal by Montez, but Rutgers gets it right back. You got to love how Brody didn't give up on the play. And that pass a little bit behind Tamario, but she collects, moving to her right. Finds Bunkley. Nicole Tamario over to Ilderis, being guarded by Craigwell. Abdus Salam drives, up and under. No good. Rebound. Montez up ahead to Craigwell. She'll be fouled by Tracy Ilderis. And Craigwell will go to the line Craigwell shooting 59% from the charity stripe this season. Makes the first. One of the key components to Craigwell this season, according to head coach Karen Harvey, is the mentoring that's been done. And look at this. Rutgers almost puts it back in, and that will do it for the first quarter. But as I was saying, the senior, Olivia Vero, has taken Craigwell under her wing and really has acted as a mentor to Craigwell. And Craigwell is as advertised, that's for sure. After the first quarter of play, it's 21-7, Montclair with a big lead. We'll be back with first quarter statistics and much more from the Golden Dome Athletic Center right after this.
What if I told you that this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers? Rutgers Health created a first-of-its-kind dual doctorate program that combines a pharmacy degree with a medical degree. It's this sort of expertise that's giving Rutgers graduates a leg up on providing the best care possible.
Thank you, doctor.
It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic health to breathe new life into education.
Back live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center, 21-7. The score after the first quarter of play, leading the way for Montclair State. 8 points for Olivia Vero, 7 for Alyssa Craigwell. Let's go back to the floor now for the start of the second quarter of play. Craigwell, 7 points, and for Rutgers Newark after the first quarter, 2 points for Medina, 2 for Brody, 3 for Tracy Ilderis. And we'll stay the same way. It'll be Bunkley to inbound the basketball. Getting a piece of that was Alexis Strollo. It'll stay the same way. Taking a look at the women's basketball standings in the conference. TCNJ and William Patterson are now at 9-2, so technically they have the edge over Montclair State, who's at 8-2, but technically it's a tie in games played. That put back no good by Ilderis. She came close. Good pass underneath. Strollo kicks it out. Benaventine now. Marcotte receives. She'll slow it down. Good ball movement here by the Redhawks. Benaventine with the right hand. Good look underneath, but it's kicked back out. And that pass, a little too much. Maybe one too many from Brianna Montez. But when you've got a lead like that, you can experiment a little bit. 21-7 here at the start of the second quarter. And Montclair showing press yet again. That's caused some problems for Rutgers. At least it did in that first quarter. But they're okay now as Tamario. But that also chews up the clock, and shot clock already down at 12 as Tamario finds Abdul Salam over to Brody. Brody pulls it back. Shot clock now down at 2. Good look underneath to Ilderis. Nothing caught. Shot clock violation against Rutgers Newark. And that's just textbook defense shown by the Redhawks in that last Rutgers possession. Marcotte moving to her right, being guarded by Abdul Salam. Vero underneath. Good look. Up and in. Montez. And again, the press being shown by the Redhawks, breaking it this time were the Scarlet Raiders. Medina is double teamed on the far side. She finds a way to bust it out to Brody. Abdul Salam finds a seam. Nice drive to the basket. Rihanna Abdul Salam, good individual effort there. That's a strong move. Maddie Marcotte had to fight her way through a couple of defenders to finish that one. Brody now with some space. Inside to Abdul Salam. Shot no good. Ilderis with the offensive board. Make it 2 in a row. And Tracy Ilderis is gassed out there on the floor as she's going to take a breather. Aaliyah Sanchez checks in. It will be Rutgers basketball with Medina to inbound. Bunkley, a 1v1 against Marcotte. Bringing down the rebound was Orlando. Isabella Orlando into the ball game, the junior out of Middletown. That shot no good. Vero couldn't convert. Bunkley now with a head of steam. The pull-up 15-footer, no good. And Vero shaking up on the plate. She'll come out for a breather. Alyssa Craigwell checks in. .6:45 remaining until the half. It's a 25-9 lead for the Redhawks of Montclair State. So rounding out the NJAC right now, it's TCNJ at 9-2, William Patterson 9-2, Shannon Hughes returns for Montclair. Rowan 7-3, Montclair State 8-2, Jersey City 5-5, Stockton at 5-6, Kane at 5-6, Rutgers Camden at 4-7. That shot no good. Shannon Hughes offensive board, put back no good. Ramapo 1-10, Rutgers 0-10. Up and in. No. Did that look like it went in? Brody off balance. My eyes playing tricks on me or what? Maybe I'm just not very good. Could be a combination of both. We are glad you've joined us here today, part of our doubleheader, folks, on Raider Vision and Jack Game of the Week. Men's and women's basketball, it's Montclair State with a big 25-9 lead as Brody will go to the line for Rutgers. This is the first. Beneventine with the right hand. Looks underneath. Good dish, and finishing is Vero. And that strong post play continues for the Redhawks as Karen Harvey talked about being very comfortable down low with this group. And the strong post play of Vero continues as Brody goes up. With the shot, it's no good. She gets the loose ball, kicks it over to Bunkley. Sanchez goes baseline, and from the side, yes, Sine Brody. Good defense there by Abdul Salam, but it's out of bounds. And Quinasia Felder back into the ball game for Rutgers. Valentina Barrios Quintero. The 5'4" freshman out of, it's Amanda Castro for Montclair. These red colors are doing it. And the visiting all red is Montclair State. And look at the reverse. Just missed by Vero. Rutgers, of course, in the home white with the red lettering. on the numbers. That shot from the side, it'll fall for Brody. Benaventine switches up to the right, kicks it to the corner for three, and it's good. Alexis Strollo with a long, deep three to make it 30-13. Felder with a three-point attempt of her own, no good. And Bunkley has it stolen. Good outlet pass. Vero's got to keep it in, and it goes over to Medina. Medina's going to slow it down to Brody in the corner. Brody's going to take it herself. No good. Last touched by Quinasia Felder. It'll give Montclair the basketball with 4:08 remaining in the second quarter as Brianna Montez returns for the Redhawks. And foul is going to go against Rutgers. Rihanna Abdul-Salam, her second foul, I should say. Shannon Hughes off the mark for Montclair. But what an offensive rebound by Vero, who stuck with it. That three-pointer no good. Strollo couldn't convert. Brody on the other end with the pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Montez. Strollo finds Castro. Castro with space will take it herself. Count the basket. Amanda Castro saw some daylight, took it herself, fouled on the play, and a three-point opportunity for Montclair. DeMario returns. And Castro converts the three-point play. Brody pulls up, finds Tamario. Tamario to Felder underneath. Rebound Montez. Montez gains midcourt, back over to Strollo. Strollo with time will slow it down. Tamario finally comes out for Rutgers. Going baseline with the strong move. Amanda Castro has caught fire here in the second quarter, as the lead is now 35-13. Medina with the left hand, up and under, no good. Tipped ahead to Strollo. Strollo underneath to Hughes. Shannon Hughes, the 5'11 junior, makes it 37-13, and Rutgers will call a timeout. We'll be back with more Scarlet Raiders basketball. 2:30 to go in quarter number 2. We'll be back after this. Back live at the Golden Dome after the Rutgers timeout. It's Medina for the Scarlet Raiders controlling. Back over to Felder. Felder backs it up, finds a seam. Nice move, Quinasia Felder. Dribbled through a slew of Montclair defenders to convert for Rutgers. And answering right back with a three is Castro, who continues to light it up for Montclair. Felder. Brody goes baseline. And she'll be fouled on the play with 1:38 to go in this second quarter. The foul will be attributed to Lindsey Ross. Sine Brody shooting 61% from the charity stripe this season. And the second shot is good. And now 40-16 as Amanda Castro gives to Strollo. Onto the far side, it's Hughes. Strollo kicks it out. Castro back to Strollo. Strollo far side, Hughes for three. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Strollo. Hughes, nice pass underneath. Offensive rebound and putback is good by Montez. Medina coast to coast. That shot no good. Rebound, Castro up ahead. Beautiful outlet pass up and in. Strollo. 50 seconds to go in this second quarter. Emily Lieres throws it away. Medina dives for it. Lieres, of course, coming off of back-to-back ACL tears on the knees. And quite a comeback story for number 21, Emily Lieres, who has worked her way back into this lineup for Rutgers. Hughes. Castro now to Strollo for three, no good. Ilderis comes up with a rebound, out to Tamario. Tamario with the left hand, switches to the right. As far as positioning is concerned, that's always a tough one. Bounce pass to Hughes, no good. Ilderis is there for the rebound, 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Medina gives to Tracy, in and out. And at the end of the second quarter, 44-16, Montclair State with an enormous lead. Let's go over the statistics here in this second quarter. Folks, it's a tough first half for Rutgers Newark, and going over some of the statistics here against the number one team in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. 7 points for Sine Brody, 2 points for Quinasia Felder, 2 for Arlene Medina, 2 for Abdul Salam, and 3 for Tracy Ilderis. Total rebounds, Ilderis with 3, Medina with 3, Abdul Salam with 3. As for Montclair State, they are led in scoring by Vero, number 5 with 10 points, 8 points for Castro, 7 for Strollo, 2 points for Marcotte, and Craigwell with 7 points. Adding 6 points is Montez and 4 for Shannon Hughes. Let's check out the rebounds. 5 for Vero, so she is 5 away from the double-double. 4 for Strollo, 4 for Montez. Folks, the story of the game in this first half, if you look at the breakdown here, 7 of 33 from the field for Rutgers. Montclair 19 of 38. Montclair shooting 50% from the floor. Rutgers at 21%. Rutgers 0 for 4 from three-point range, and Montclair 2 of 9. So Montclair really just clicking on all cylinders, folks. This is a deep team whose goal is to win the New Jersey Athletic Conference. But no one wants to see me. Let's go to the floor and give it up for the Rutgers Newark cheerleaders. We'll be back with second half action in about 13 minutes. Okay, well, let's get the shot off of me because I'm going to go take a break. And welcome back to the Golden Dome, everybody. We're still here in halftime of Game 1 of our two-game set today, the NJAC game of the week. Rutgers Newark women trailing 44-16 after 2 quarters of play. Some of the storylines in this one, Rutgers is being out-rebounded 29-18. Turnovers, 10 for Rutgers, 6 for Montclair. Excuse me, bench points 18 for Montclair to 5 for Rutgers Newark. Let's see, what else? We mentioned this right before we went off the air during halftime. Montclair shooting 50% from the floor to 21% for Rutgers. Montclair 19 of 38, Rutgers 7 of 33. 2 of 9 from three-point range for Montclair, 0 of 4 for Rutgers Newark. And, listen, folks, it's not all about wins and losses. Rutgers Newark continues to build this program, and a couple of books that are being read by both of these teams. Chop Wood, Carry Water is the latest book that Stacey Townsend has Rutgers reading. And head coach Karen Harvey has her kids reading right now a book called How to Be a Better Teammate. So always working to be better people, better student athletes. You got to love that. And Karen Harvey talks about a culture-first mentality on this Montclair team, and the goal is to win a conference championship. A lot of strong post play in this game as well. Let's go back live to the floor as Montclair will inbound to start off this third quarter. We've seen a lot of pressing tonight from Montclair. Strong post play, especially from number 5, the 5'11 senior center, Vero, and that'll stay the same way. Karen Harvey talked to me prior to the game about reinventing the program. It's been tough since COVID. Excuse me. And hired a culture consultant for this Montclair team, which has paid off in a lot of ways. It's not every day you see a culture consultant brought on board, but listen, anything you can do to get a leg up on the competition. Montclair is putting together one heck of a year, currently tied for first in the New Jersey Athletic Conference at 8-2. Rutgers Newark. Felder finds Tamario. Tamario with the left hand. And that shot by Medina, no good. Ball's loose. Tamario picks it up and puts up a 15-footer. That's off the mark. Benaventine gives to Marcotte. Back to Sophie. Craigwell now. Marcotte. Good ball movement by the Red Hawks. Craigwell fumbles. Benaventine to the far side. Shot clock winding down, and a three-pointer by Alexis Strollo. Medina being guarded by Benaventine. Medina with the right hand. Good pass underneath, but Felder can't convert. And a foul. Well, Leah Sanchez will collect the foul in the backcourt. Number 10, Samantha Phillip checks in from Montclair, 5'8" sophomore out of Norwalk, Connecticut. Benaventine to Craigwell. Craigwell, oh, great pass underneath to Vero. 5'11", Vero was able to pull that down and put it right in. 49-16. Sanchez now for Rutgers to Brody. Brody gets turned away. She gives it a second nod. Shot off the mark as Felder Felder, good hustle by Felder, and will stay the same way as it was last touch by Montclair. And knocking that one out of bounds for Montclair was Vero. Felder picks it up. Felder with 2 points today. And a shot clock violation as Rutgers, bit of a mental lapse there, but there was a loose ball as well, which ate up a lot of that shot clock. 49-16. Montclair with the lead. Nice play by Brody. Excellent defense by Sine. She'll get the steal up to Medina. Medina falling back, can't hit. Benaventine up ahead to Strollo. Strollo v. Felder off the glass and in for Alexis Strollo. A double dribble will be called against Brody. Another turnover will give Montclair the basketball. Benaventine over to, look at that ball movement. Great job by Montclair. Up and under, beautiful move by Strollo. Strollo now with 12 points, tied with Vero for the team lead tonight. Here comes Strollo again to Craigwell. Nice pass underneath. As Vero has found a home in the paint here this afternoon. Ilderis and Abdul Salam return for Rutgers. Checking in for Montclair will be Brianna Montez. She'll give Olivia Vero a break with 6:04 remaining in this third quarter. Benaventine. Strollo, pull back three. No good, and look who was right there for the offensive rebound and the putback, Montez. Bunkley now to Felder. Felder was looking for Medina. A pass a little too low as it'll go out of bounds. Rutgers Newark and Stacy Townsend will call a timeout. Stacy not happy with the start to this third quarter. It's 55-16. And after the break, Castro will return for Montclair. And we'll be back after this brief Rutgers timeout. Back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. And Jack Game of the Week, Rutgers and Montclair State. For women's basketball, the men will tip things off at about 6 o'clock for our doubleheader today live on Raider Vision. Benaventine goes cross court. Three-pointer attempt no good by Castro. Ball's loose. Abdul Salam wrestles it away from Phillip, but it will be a jump ball and possession Raiders. Bunkley to inbound the basketball to Medina. Medina being guarded by Castro. Abdul Salam to Lieris. Medina, great look underneath to Idaris. Count the basket. Great pass by Medina, and Tracy finishes. And number 5 for Montclair, Vero, is back. And one shot now for Ilderis. She's 1 of 2 from the line this afternoon. Make it 2 of 3. A 3-point play for Tracy Ilderis. That's a nice bright spot here in the third quarter with 5 minutes remaining. There's that ball movement again. Oh, man, it is hard to keep up with these Redhawks. They do so many things well. And that pass is deflected and picked up by the Redhawks. Ball continues to roll along the ground until now Benaventine slows it up. Long range bomb off the mark by Castro. Abdul Salam will take it herself. Rayana to Medina. Medina to Bunkley. Good pass underneath. Bunkley to Ilderis. Gorgeous job. Rutgers putting together a bit of a run. Vero underneath. That shot no good by Montez. Bunkley will slow it down. Abdul Salam. Excellent defense. Oh, traveling will be the call. Excellent defense by Samantha Phillip. Traveling will be the call as Rutgers turns it over. Strollo and Christina Turner, the freshman guard, 5'3" out of Burlington Township, with the basketball at midcourt. Strollo to Vero. Vero goes far side. There's that ball movement again by the Redhawks. Three-pointer. That rims out. Turner, the freshman, with her first offering. No good. Tamario with the left hand. Now back to the right through the legs. Tamario over to Medina. Excellent defense by Strollo. Strollo through the lane, loses the handle, and Felder's there for Rutgers. Tamario moving to her left, gives to Abdul Salam. Good help defense there by the Redhawks. Will stay the same way as Bunkley returns for Rutgers. And Lindsey Ross, the senior, and a Secaucus returns for Montclair. Fast break opportunity here for Montclair. They decide to slow it down. Castro now being guarded by Bunkley. Now it's Strollo. Strollo to Turner. Losing the handle was Vero. Tamario, bounce pass to Bunkley, up and in. Good look by Tamario. Rutgers trails by 22. Strollo to Castro for three. In and out. Ilderis with the rebound. Tamario up ahead to Felder. Felder is fouled on the play. Quinasia Felder will go to the line. Vero picks up her first personal. Felder, her first trip to the free throw line this afternoon. Felder, a 58% free throw shooter, misses the first. She's now 20 of 34 on the season. Misses the second. Turner now gains midcourt. Over to Strollo. Strollo goes cross court to Turner. Back to Strollo. A reach in. Turner for three. No good. Montclair maintains control. The floater. No good. It was Strollo with the miss. But we will have a foul. Ross now with the foul. That's the third team foul, the second for Ross. Bunkley pulls it out. Over to Tamario, being guarded by Turner. Tamario utilized the screen there by Ilderis, but it's off the mark. Castro gives to Strollo. Castro. Vero goes cross court. Strollo for three. Wow, Alexis Strollo. Strollo now 2 of 7 from three-point range. She's actually 3 of 8. Turner, before the shot, a traveling violation is called against Montclair. Turner not afraid to put up those threes. Turner 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. And at the buzzer, shot's no good. 58-23 after 3 quarters of play. And I believe Karen Harvey might be replacing all 5 players to start the fourth quarter. Just checking over the stats real quick. After 3 quarters of play for Rutgers, they are led by the 7 points from Sine Brody. Ilderis actually has 8 points. So Tracy leading the way for Rutgers Newark with 8 points and 9 rebounds. So she's 1 rebound and 2 points away from the double-double with 1 quarter left to play. 7 points for Sine Brody to go along with 2 rebounds. Abdus Salam has 6 rebounds and 2 points. And if we check out the other side, leading all scorers for Montclair with 12 is Vero. Vero also has chipped in 6 rebounds as well. Strollo has 6 rebounds to go along with 17 points. Unbelievable. Castro with 8, 7 for Craigwell. Montez with 8 points. Castro with 8, 4 for Hughes, 2 for Marcotte. So third quarter action just about to get underway here live from the Golden Dome in Newark, New Jersey. It's a big 58-23 advantage for Montclair, and they have the basketball to start this fourth and final quarter. A traveling violation called against Sophie Benaventine. Tamario with some room. Surprised she didn't take that. Tamario, great pass underneath to Ilderis. A combination we're beginning to see quite a bit of in this second half. Good job by Tracy to finish. Craigwell will be fouled on the play. Ilderis now with 10 points to go along with 9 rebounds. That shot off the mark. 10 rebounds now for Ilderis. She's got the double-double. Brody. Bunkley. Oh, good pass to Felder, who finishes. Great job. Beautiful pass from Bunkley to Felder. Quinasia Felder makes it 58-27. Some of the new players into the ball game. Orlando with a nice hesitation. And it's going to be an offensive foul against Isabella Orlando, the 5'10 junior out of Middletown. Marcotte on the floor. Hughes as well as Craigwell and Benaventine for the Redhawks. It'll be Bunkley. Bunkley will get called for the travel. Looking ahead for Rutgers Newark, the women will continue with this tough schedule. And that shot is good from underneath. Rutgers Brody keeps it in bounds. Ilderis collects and gives to Bunkley. Bunkley with the 12-footer, no good. Marcotte to Benaventine. Into the corner. That three-pointer off the mark by Orlando. Benaventine is there. Goes over to Shannon Hughes. Three-pointer, Shannon Hughes. So after today, Rutgers plays again this coming Wednesday at Jersey City University, the John J. Moore Athletic Center. Called the Jersey City men's volleyball game this morning over at New York University. Great pass underneath. Benaventine finds Craigwell. Gorgeous combination. Craigwell finishes, the freshman. So much upside to number 8. She's hit the ground running in this her freshman campaign. Brody up and under. Beautiful job and a strong move by Sine Brody. Jersey City men's volleyball losing to number 2 ranked NYU. Part of a tri-match today at the Polson Center in Greenwich Village on Bleecker Street. One novelty for that Jersey City men's basketball team. One of their starters this morning in the NYU versus Jersey City men's volleyball game. A 40-year-old player, married father with children, a former teammate of Coach Edra's back in the day, and I think something was like his mom passed away and always wanted him to finish his degree, and he had eligibility left. And not only is he getting that college degree, he's using his volleyball eligibility to play at 40 years old. An incredible story. The guy's last name is LaSalle. I forget his first name, but just a really cool, something out of a movie. I'm sure Coach Edger would have liked the W today as well, but ran into a juggernaut. Jersey City losing in 3 straight sets to nationally ranked NYU in men's volleyball. Also wanted to give a shout out to Malvina Sullivan, number 23 for Montclair State. Malvina tragically lost her father, James, just a few short days ago, and James Sullivan, may he rest in peace, died suddenly and unexpectedly, and honoring James Sullivan and his daughter Malvina, who's not here today. The ladies from Montclair State wore warm-up jerseys with the initials JS on their sleeve, and I thought it was a beautiful tribute by Karen Harvey and her crew. Actually, I'm trying to see if JS is on the actual jersey itself. No, it's not. It was on the warm-up jerseys, but either way, a tremendous honor and tribute to the late James Sullivan. We wish Malvina and her family all the best during this very difficult time for the Malvina family. And just know, Malvina, you've got the support of a lot of teammates here who love you and are thinking of you, in addition to Karen Harvey, who cares deeply for you and your family. So all the best to Malvina Sullivan, and her father James, who sadly passed away just a few days ago. We wish all the best to the Malvina family. We'll continue to keep you in our thoughts and prayers during this tough time. And, Malvina will be back, I'm sure, as I'm sure her dad would like her to do, to continue to live her life and evolve into the mature, terrific student athlete that Malvina Sullivan is. So with 5:05 remaining, Arlene Medina misses there. It's a big 65-29 lead for the Redhawks. That pass up ahead will slow things down now for Montclair as they continue to work the ball around. Now to the far side. Nice move by number 15, Ross, but she can't convert. 4:46 remaining here in the fourth quarter. In our double dip today, our NJAC games of the week, the men from Rutgers Newark will be tipping off against Montclair State at about 6 o'clock. Montclair State, we mentioned 14-3 overall this season, 8-2 in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. They will continue play on Wednesday at the Panzer Athletic Center in Montclair versus William Patterson, another NJAC matchup. Tamario now gains midcourt. She'll pull it back. She needs a little help. She gets it from Felder. Nice crossover by Felder. Beautiful move, but it's off the mark and a jump ball as it's number 6, Solange Bell, the freshman out of Montclair, now playing for the Redhawks and creating a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Raiders. Some other new faces on the floor for Montclair as Lieras gets jammed up underneath. Big offensive rebound, and the putback is no good. That was Kayla Askew-Branch. Medina with the wide open jumper. Can't hit. And a whistle for the double dribble will give Rutgers the basketball with 3:44 to go. Lindsey Ross on the floor for the Redhawks. We mentioned Solange Bell. along with Castro. Felder for Rutgers to Tamario for 3. No good. Rutgers has yet to hit a three-pointer today. From the side, that shot by Phillip, no good. Felder being tied up by Marcotte. Beats Marcotte, the floater no good. And the rebound brought down by Ross. Three-point attempt off the mark. And the turnaround is good by Lindsey Ross from about 15 feet. 67-29 in favor of the Redhawks. Tamario utilizes the screen very well there. She's going to take it herself. Excellent defense by Lindsey Ross. Carlisha Gregory into the ball game for Rutgers Newark. Carlisha, the 5'5" senior out of East Orange. Lieris along with Aaliyah Sanchez. Castro over to Turner. Back to Castro onto the near side. We'll go back to the far side. In the corner, the floater off the glass. No good. Rebound Felder. 2 minutes remain. Felder. Nice move. That shot no good. And the rebound brought down by Phillip. Phillip's going to keep it herself. And now it's Castro. Back to Bell. Lieris, excellent defense by number 21 for Rutgers. Tamario returns for the Raiders for Arlene Medina. Castro, 1v1, kicks it out to Ross for 3. No good. A loose ball on the floor. And a jump ball called. Will stay the same way with the possession arrow. It'll be Bell to inbound for Montclair. Turner now. Cross-court pass. Castro. Ross gets jammed up by Gregory. And the foul will be called against Carlisha Gregory. And that will put Castro will give the ball back to the Redhawks, and inbounding is Bell. Bell gets it back, runs into a double team, shot way off the mark. Offensive rebound by Phillip. And we now have a minute to go. Tamario will get called for the reach-in foul. That's 4 team fouls against Rutgers. And Bell finds Turner. Ross to Castro. Castro back to Turner. Ross gets double teamed. She kicks it to the corner for 3. Rimming it out was Phillip. But Montclair keeps possession, and Turner's fouled on the play. And the foul will go against Gregory. And Rutgers is over the limit. Turner's first trip to the charity stripe today, and the second shot is good. Lieras inbounds to Tamario with 25 to go. And that pass will go out of bounds, so Rutgers still looking for that first conference win. A tough loss on Wednesday to Rutgers Camden. They lost 42-41, came oh so close. They ran into a really deep, talented Montclair State team today, which will improve their record to 15-3 overall and 9-2 in the conference. Carlisha Gregory will hit her first points of the day at the buzzer. And Rutgers Newark, with this loss, are now 3-15 overall, 0-11 in the conference. We'll run through our final statistics on the day. Let's check it out, folks. For Rutgers Newark, leading all scores with 10 points. Good for the double-double from Tracy Alderis. Alderis finishes with... actually, she's only listed as having 9 here. I thought it was 10. We may have to double-check that. But 10 points, 9 rebounds is what I'm seeing in our official stats. But my stats, I had 10 rebounds. 9 points for Shanae Brody after that 14-point performance against Rutgers Camden. Brody also contributing 3 rebounds. 4 points for Quinasia Felder, 2 apiece for Medina Abdul-Salam and Francis Bunkley, and 2 by Carlisha Gregory. And for the Red Hawks of Montclair State, they had 9 different players scoring. 3 of those players double digits. Let's start with that strong play of Strollo. 17 points to go along with 6 rebounds for Strollo. 12 points for Vero, 11 for Craigwell, 8 points for Montez, 7 for Hughes. Turner with a free throw, good for a point, and Castro with 8 points. As for the rebounding, 6 rebounds apiece for number 40 for Montclair State, Benaventine. 6 for Vero, 6 for Strollo, and 8 for Castro, who led the category in rebounding for Montclair State. Folks, that's going to do it here from the Golden Dome. On behalf of our entire crew, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Please stick around. Men are going to be starting up in about 26 minutes from now. Game 2 of our 2-game set here at the Golden Dome. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, and tune back in about 25 minutes for Mark Griffin and the rest of the group here at Rutgers Newark. I'm John Heffernan. Have a great night. And if you're going to stick around, we'll see you in about 25 minutes. And remember, everybody, let's go Scarlet Raiders!